Hey everyone, Nick here. So today I wanted to do a little bit of a reaction to some recent news that came out about Halloween Kills. So anyone that knows me knows I've been very skeptical is probably the nicest word I can say about all the fan service that I've heard from all the news that's been coming out. You have Tommy Doyle, Lindsay Wallace, Lonnie Lamb, was it Marion Chambers, the flashback sequence, all that. I made a video earlier that pretty much ripped into it all. I've made a lot of posts on Twitter that have ripped into it all, and I just don't like it. I'd rather, it says nothing to me about the quality of the movie. So today, actually yesterday, got wind that there's a new update that they have coming here, and I think it officially came out today. That's why I waited to make this video. But somebody saw it, and it was confirmed that they are bringing back Haddonfield Memorial Hospital. So do I feel the same way about this as I do all the other fan service? Well, no, I'm actually pretty excited for this. And it comes down to one thing for me, and that is pure nostalgia. I love Halloween 2, 1981. It's my favorite sequel. They do so many things right. I know a lot of people, well, most people love this film, Halloween 1981, Halloween 2, 1981. But I know a lot of people, respected people whose opinions that I really value, that really can't stand it, and they make so many good points about it. But I'm not saying they're wrong, because they are right, but I just don't care. It's just pure nostalgia for me. I'll never forget seeing this movie for the first time. I went over to my grandma's house, saw it, I think it was NBC, maybe USA. I think it was USA, because we didn't have cable at the time. But I remember just being, 6 or 7 years old, seeing it, and man, I was so creeped out. So the reason I'm excited that they're bringing back Haddonfield Memorial Hospital is just how creepy Halloween 2, 1981 made hospitals for me. Obviously, it was desolated. There was barely any staff, barely any lights. Michael was just kind of walking around the hospital, picking off the staff one by one until he finally got to Lori. And it just really creeped me out. It still creeps me out to this day, just kind of the desolated nature of the hospital, and how it just keeps getting, the body count keeps getting bigger, and all the staff keeps getting smaller. So it just really creeped me out. So when I saw the photo for Haddonfield Memorial, where they're currently filming, it's just, look, it was just kind of a building, and it said Haddonfield Memorial Hospital. I immediately got goosebumps. And it's funny because, like I said, I'm talking shit about all this other fan service, all this other shit. I'm just railing into it. But then something I actually like comes up, and I'm giddy. Giddy's probably too strong of a word. It's all going to come down to execution, obviously. I really hope that they just, spend 10 or 15 minutes in the hospital, maybe less, and then move on to a new story. But the fact that it's called Haddonfield Memorial Hospital is just really cool to me. Like I said, it's all going to come down to the story, how they use it. So does this change my feelings on my excitement for Halloween Kills? No, not at all. It makes me a little more intrigued, you could say. The hospital setting, it's just a cool setting, and I can't wait to see what they do with it. Can't wait to see how they fuck it up, because Blumhouse will fuck it up, because it's all about that dollar. They don't care about a quality film. All they care about is fan service, apparently. And even though this particular fan service kind of tickles my fancy, for lack of a better term, I know they're going to fuck it up, and I know it's just going to kind of slightly get my hopes up a little bit for this movie, and then it's going to just tear it down, because that's what happened. Halloween 2018 did the same thing. It's just, for direct sequels to Halloween 1978, they just don't make sense. The tone is different. There's just so much about it that's wrong. Mainly, my main gripe with the new sequel, and something that I can say with pretty relative certainty that they are going to continue to fuck up, is not keeping Michael in the shadows. That tracking shot, when I first heard about it, before I actually saw it, I was like, oh, cool. And then I saw it, I don't want to see Michael's thought process. I don't want to see him walking around. I want to see him kind of be in the background and then he's gone. Be in the background and gone. Oh, he just killed someone. Like, it's just, that's what I want out of the Shape. I don't want to see him walking around. You know, it's funny because all that being said, half of Halloween 2, they showed him, in 1981, they showed him walking around the hospital. So I guess I'm kind of contradicting myself here saying I love that film. But remember, these, and even 82 or 81 was, but this is a direct sequel to Halloween 1978. They botched the first one. It was a financial success. A lot of fans I know loved it. I don't get it. So Haddonfield Memorial Hospital, I am on board for you. I'm on board for this storyline. Let's see what happens. Let's see how they fuck it up. And yeah, that's about it. Let me know if you're excited or not. See ya.